I am in Japan and I'm sick. And so I'm sorry if my voice is really bad, but still really sick. So I'm going to go over being sick in Japan because I feel like I'm very good about explaining stuff on this topic. Because I have been sick quite frequently, which is unfortunate. I think this is my third or fourth time being really sick here. This is my third time being back to the doctors. Second time this month, actually. But when you're sick in Japan and you go out in public, you're supposed to wear a mask. See, I have mine. And so this is basically kind of like a common courtesy so that you don't get others sick. And you could also wear a mask if you don't want to get sick. Like if you easily catch a cold and you don't want to get, like around this time of year, like there's a lot of pollen and there's a lot of people being sick. About that, my host mom just wanted to talk to me. But, so very common thing to wear the mask. Basically, you can get a fresh one every day that you have to, and you wear it. Various time of being sick, cause for being sick and going to school here, you can't miss that many days, or else, you get so far behind on everything. So a lot of people just go to school with masks, and especially this time of year, a lot of people are sick, a lot of people wear the mask, and so you can tell. And then for PE and stuff, you can wear the mask in PE, and sometimes they'll let you out running. Sometimes. But, as far as hospitals, really interesting system. I know I already went over hospitals in one video. I'll go a little more into detail because I've been back a couple of times. Not that I really wanted to, but I have. And so, the places are great, don't get me wrong, I just don't like being sick. So, usually, it's a very quaint little place. The hours are sometimes weird. They're not open very late, or they have, today I had to come back because, it was, during a lunch break, and so everyone left for lunch. And, so yeah, the scheduling is definitely weird because I guess it's more of, a family-run business. And so, you gotta kind of work around a schedule for them. And so, that's one interesting thing. Especially, because you don't really call ahead and, make appointments. It's kind of like a walk-in. You walk in, and then depending on how many people are there, the wait varies. Today we kind of had to wait a little long time, but usually it goes pretty fast. Especially if you just need something simple. Today it was very simple. I needed a lot of stuff, but they're very quick to. I said this in the other video, but to give out different medicine, but I guess it's really weird because being in America, it's really hard to get different sorts of medicine. But like in Japan, over-the-counter stuff is very expensive, but prescription pills are fairly cheap. And so, to get rid of colds and to stay overall healthy, that's pretty sustainable by the government of healthcare. And so, but examples such as pain pills are really expensive. So, kind of a different lifestyle here. One thing that's really interesting to me is that they're very respectful of personal space. You know how you go in and then in America, for instance, if you go in and sometimes they'll make you put on this weird nightgown and make you wait forever, like in this cold nightgown, and like be all touchy-feely, be like, oh, what's wrong with you? But here, they'll have you sit in this chair, and they'll have this nurse, they'll be like, excuse me. Of course, it's in Japanese, but things written like, excuse me, and then they'll pull up your shirt, because they'll let you know everything, and they'll be like, alright, I gotta check it. And the doctor, if it's a male, he'll like close his eyes, and he'll do it, like with like the, to hear your breathing and your heart. And so they'll be like, please excuse me, I gotta check something. And so they'll do it, and they'll, very, very nice, very, very, respectful of your personal. And so it's really, really, really nice. It's really interesting. I think they have a great healthcare system here. Very different from what I'm used to, but not necessarily a bad difference. Hopefully this time I'll get better. I've been literally sick for maybe 3 weeks. But it has a story behind it. I went on my Kanazawa trip for 1 week, and it made me so sick. I came back after that week, and I missed a week of school because I was so sick I couldn't go to school. And then that next week, I went to school half the day, and then I came back home, and then I like didn't go the next day, and then came back, and on and off going to school because I was just so sick. And now I'm in the 3rd week right now of being sick, and it's test week starting tomorrow. Tomorrow I have math test. I have no idea how I'm gonna do all that. It's interesting. It's fun. It's fun to take the test here, especially when you're sick. It's like a gamble. What I'm gonna get? Hopefully higher than a 4 this time. Hopefully. But so, if you guys have any questions about being sick in Japan, like, or like the healthcare system or medicine, because medicine is really interesting here, ask me questions and maybe I'll make another video. Till then, have a great day. Be healthy. Stay safe. Keep warm. じゃあねー。